long weekend. Waitangi. Yes, New Zealand Day, pretty much on Monday, so enjoy the day off, including your last weekend as well. Great weekend last weekend as well, so nice to have a couple in a row. It really is. So let me do this. Got to welcome everybody along on Facebook Live this morning. It is an absolute pleasure to have you with us. If you're going to watch this a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do. Yep, sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Bell notifications, of course. Like us. Come on, I dare you. And subscribe. Yeah, absolutely. Be a part of the members. You know, be a family member. We would love to be on par. But in the meantime, and Galaxy here, 107 FM in New Zealand, is proud to announce
another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music Airwatcher.
Yeah, absolutely, and it is an absolute pleasure to be able to bring a couple of Canadians to Rise Up TV, a Big Record, and of course Sony Music Airwatcher. Got to give a shout out to Mark and Pamela and everybody there, including Lisa, the Don. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, and believe me, this is going to be one fantastic interview today with the Duane Watson Band. And, well, you know something? Duane Watson, he's bought out as well. You're right here at Galaxy. Let's check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's feature artists on Galaxy 107 FM. Galaxy 107 FM.
So, all I can say, folks, is, are you ready? Let's do it. It gives us a couple of minutes to appreciate the air in the room.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Not bad, not bad. Billy, how long have you known Duane?
Coming on 3 years about.
Okay. Your beard isn't quite grey enough then.
I guess you get the light. He's outdone me, I think.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, believe me, I'm only 21.
Yeah.
You look about 19.
There's the gray right there. Yeah.
It's
a little. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Willie, what's he told you about me?
I've heard nothing but good things.
Really? So he lies a lot then?
He says you're a great guy.
He doesn't know me at all then, does he? Dear. Willie, it is an absolute pleasure to meet you, my friend. It really, really is. And through this, I tell a few jokes, so, you know, well, Duane will let you know, believe me, what I'm like. He really, really will. So, right now, I apologise.
Oh.
Okay, we get that out the way now. We'll be able to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're apologizing in advance. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I just thought, well, you know, maybe I got a free ride from there. You see, I can get away with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a disclaimer in place. We really do.
You're a couple miles away. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to catch COVID from you like this.
You should be safe.
Yeah, I figured we might. Don't need to use masks, do we?
No.
Tell me, how is it over there at the moment with COVID? Are you freeing up or what?
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
From what I understand, the numbers are slowly falling, and on the Omicron version. And what do they say? Like, I don't know. There's still people passing away, unfortunately, but
yeah.
these numbers are declining.
We had a heads up that there's yet another variant coming out very, very shortly. It starts with N. What was it called?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Paul knows. We'll have to listen to that.
There's a couple of. There's the BA2, which is a variant of the Omicron.
Right.
And then I heard another one that's, oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, it's supposed to be very, very lethal, like 1 in 3.
Mm-hmm.
And right now they've discovered in bats in South Africa. And they say it's only 1 mutation away from transferring to humans to that effect.
Oh, we've
There's
got Gary.
I didn't even know that.
Hi, Gary.
Let's go to the desk, guys. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today absolutely elated to catch up with not only a good old friend of ours, and I've got to be honest with you, Billy Miner, #1 forever here at Galaxy. He broke all sorts of records, he really, really did. Duane Watson's joining us, and it's nice to have Willie B. Saber joining us as well. Lead guitarist and absolutely visionary, these two men getting together. Love. 60 going on 17. I thought just slightly in there my name was mentioned. Going to investigate that. So Duane, tell me all about 60 going on 17.
I guess you're never too old to start things over. You know, never say you go in a mud hole.
Well,
it's just getting older and pursuing your dreams still. Don't give up.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you wholeheartedly there. I really, really do. At the same time, a little worried. You okay with your heart attack? You're not going to be having any more anytime soon, are you?
I'm all pretty good now.
Nice. Believe me, it kind of is worrying. And I've got to thank you for mentioning me in that track as well. I really, really do. A huge amount of people have asked me, is he really talking about you? Yes, he really is singing about me. But at the same time, we still play this, the original now. It's been replaced with this revamped version, literally. Just wondering how Willie thinks about, finally meeting the guy that he's singing about.
In the song. Well, it's very nice to meet you and finally be on the air. That's great. I listened to, obviously, like when, in the past I've listened to the podcast or whatever with you, so I've been on the listening side, so really appreciate what you guys are doing in New Zealand there. It's great. And it helps us out, and it's good all the way around that we have a decent friendship and relationship with you guys, so it's good.
Well, I got to let you know, Willie, and, I always think that you Canadians are too polite and too nice.
True.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I give everybody the same opportunity, give me a bit of stick, give me a bit of cheek and everything, and you Canadians never do. It's like, I want to come over and visit.
Well, you should.
Yeah, at least I've got some good, friendly people over there that are really, really nice, if you know what I mean. So, nice to have you over here. I got to be honest, I do give a bit of stick to Australians. And until the other day when I was actually talking to a friend of mine, and he says, I got an Australian in the back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, the rhetoric changed just a little bit. Only because she was a female. If she was a male, I still would have, given them a bit of stick, because I still think that they deserve as much as possible. You know what I mean? But again, they don't give it back to me. It's like, what's going on? Why don't people give me a bit of stick? I'm looking forward to it. I really am. And give me your worst as well. No, actually, give me your best. See what happens. Having said that, I remember you. Now, we used to play this a little while ago. This is a revamped version of this, and I'm absolutely loving it. Got to ask though, Duane, when are we going to get a 6-minute song out of you with Willie just ripping it up?
We got on the second album. We got a few tunes where it's like 6 minutes of Willie.
and actually on the with this latest batch of songs, there's a song called Hellwater, and I think it's 6 minutes long.
That's a 6 minute long. Yeah, that's a bit of a long one.
You know, I like a guitarist to be able to open up the airways, you know what I mean, and let it rip. I really, really do. So I'm looking forward to some more aggressive stuff out of Willie B. Saber. Believe me, I was talking to Chris Andreas. You know Chris Andreas, don't you? And I was talking to him, and I was saying to him, why not give me a 6-minute song? He goes, Louis disagrees with me. He thinks that no radio station in the world would play anything that is 6 minutes. Henceforth, they started getting a little longer, and a little longer. Now it's about 7 or 8 minutes. So believe me, I will play it. I really will. Let's see what you're capable of, because believe me, I'm loving the Duane Watson Band right now. I really am. Let's give a plug too for your studio and everybody who's doing all the recordings for you. Where are you getting this done?
G-Note Lab in it's in here in the Lower Mainland. Gino is a engineer producer, like Duane said, and he has a studio. So he's running Pro Tools, so we can go in there and do all the recording and whatnot. And so that's our engineer and recording. And then after that, all the songs were going to Bud Bremner at Cole Mastering for the mastering services and that. And now we're looking into production for CDs and other formats of media or playing. So, it's moving forward.
Now, Duane, I remember you from quite a considerable time ago. But let's refresh the audio faithful, the Galaxy faithful there. Tell me a little bit about this track.
Well, this song here, this is Willie was wandering around in the music room where we have rehearsals, and he was playing this lick, and it was just like woo, it was just hitting me, and he said, "You got any words for this?" And I said, "Yeah, I got something that me and Craig Devine wrote back years ago. Well, actually, more so Craig Devine, and it just clicked. The next thing we know, he's playing it and I'm singing it, and we recorded it. That was with Dan. I think Dan Fleming was on the bass and Hammond, and Russell on the drums. Yeah, it was a lot of fun recording that one.
Well, I like the revamp version. I really must be honest with you. I think this is absolutely genius right now. So, joining us live is Duane Watson from the Duane Watson Band, joined by Willie, lead guitarist as well. Check this out. I Remember You. 317 countries are tuned in this morning.
That's good, nice.
It's not bad.
You're doing good, DJ. A lot of stuff has been going on for you, man. That's good.
Just hard work, bro. Hard work. You got to be dedicated to the job. Tim, hello, brother man. Nice to have you on board. Tim Steinreich is joining us from the Mighty One.
I like what he said.
Oh, who, Tim?
He's watching.
He says, good to see the Bearded Wonders, including you as well, Critter. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's brilliant to have you on board as well, my bro. Seems like a collection of beards this morning.
Yes, it is, yeah.
The only one missing a beard is you.
I'm outnumbered.
You are.
Yep.
You are, absolutely. I like it like that, because usually it's me that's outnumbered around here.
Not today.
It is. There's more women that work here than men.
Just shows you, eh?
More intelligent, you see.
We're going to take over.
Yep.
You just watch us.
What do you mean, going to? My three major bosses are all females.
About?
How's that?
What? Somebody's wanting to... I don't know.
What are you doing, Barbara?
Oh, and Scott Noel wants to come on.
Oh, does he?
I'll just see if he wants to.
Scott Noel wants to come on.
Yeah, just for a
Hello,
bit.
Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Tim Steinreich, now I am worried.
About what?
He goes, I like bearded women.
We'll have to go to Europe for that.
Go to Europe for that.
He didn't answer.
Okay. Deary, there's Tim.
What's this about?
What are we doing about?
Oh, I'm just bringing Tim on just for fun,
Are you?
if he wants to.
Okay. Just for fun. Why not?
No, he's not replying.
Not replying.
Oh, dear.
Technology.
Yeah. By the way, after we do this interview, Willie, we do a few photos, bits and pieces. Barbara puts it all together in a big kind of movie. You'll get a copy of everything, like Duane will do. Again, I apologise in advance. But we're also going to make you into a cartoon.
I'm trying to add
Yeah, now, believe me, I love the cartoons. It's one of the few things that
I'm
makes
trying
me...
to add you.
Yeah. I've often wondered. I've never had this effect, so it'd be interesting.
Believe me, it will be an effect.
Your beads look good when
Beards do look good in the cartoon
I
book.
must admit, it
Yeah.
makes me not look so good.
Hides a couple chins.
Oh dear. Let's go back to the desk. Actually, Sandy coming out of Ottawa is asking Duane, how do we get hold of the band, the Duane Watson Band? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram, TikTok, or any of the other platforms? And more importantly, do you guys respond?
Oh, but we're going to be on YouTube and all that. Weezer, Geet, all the major downloading sites, basically, all the app stores. So the album's going to be out on there. On February 5th, that is this weekend. Yeah, 10 songs will be out on the 5th, plus 2 videos.
Yeah, believe me, I'm absolutely looking forward to that and releasing a lot of the stuff that's on it. We are going to be releasing Dead Man's Whiskey very, very shortly, but it's also the title of the album. So tell me a little bit about how you came to choosing this particular track to title the album.
I don't really know how it just came to be like that. I guess we enjoyed doing the song so much, and then we did the video, and then my nephew Colin Ball taking the picture of me there by that tree, and it was kind of ghostly and everything, and it was just we'll go with the Dead Man Whiskey. That's what we'll call the album.
You know, I love it. I really do. And we will be playing the video in the background very, very shortly when we come to that part of the show. But first of all, Duane, really, you miss drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I don't. I don't, well, actually I do. I don't miss the after effect the next day.
Sorry, I interrupted you there. Sorry, Matt. What was that?
Well, you know, I kind of miss drinking as well, but I got to be honest with you, bro. I don't miss the after effect the next day. Obviously, maybe just a little bit too committed the night before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. That song there, DJ and Barbara and Terry, that was filmed right on the floor of the studio. We were actually, recorded. I was singing through just a practice mic, Shure 58, right? And we were actually recording. We were about to record Get Manswitski. And I started, we were waiting for Chief to get his stuff all sorted out. And we're all sitting there on the floor with our headphones on. And I started doing that guitar thing. And the next thing we know, we had everybody just started kicking in. And I wrote 3/4 of the song with Johnny on the spot.
You know, I speak to a lot of artists, and you've done this over the years now. These particular creations that are made on the spot, literally, I find they have longevity. They tend to last a lot longer than those ones that take, 6 months and a hell of a lot of thought and a lot of writing and stress and everything to put into it to create a song. These ones really, really work a lot better. So believe me, you're going to love this. Here is Duane Watson, Willie B. Saber from, of course, the Duane Watson Band, coming out of British Columbia. And I miss drinking.
Yeah, that was cool how that all come about, Grant. It was just, like I said, it was just, we were just I was just parting around, and next thing you know, it was sounding so good, I didn't want it to stop, right?
Okay.
And the headphones sounded pretty magical, right?
I remember, and then Russell kicked in playing the drums. And it was just like, oh, okay. And Dan was right there with him.
Yeah.
And before he knew it, I was like, oh, okay. Here, what do I got to do? Here we go. Oh, here, I'll just do this. And then it's just like, how the stops happen and everything is just like it's magical almost.
It's like we played that song a million times, man. It was so, but that's all.
So by the time we recorded that wasn't too many takes.
Awesome. Awesome.
Was,
Well, I gotta be honest with you.
Sang through
that was the only thing.
I wasn't even singing through a studio.
Well, I got to be honest with you. When production got the emails from you, I think it was either last night or this morning, one of the first things I did was I made production download it onto my USB device that I play in my car stereo. So I'm going to be playing the hell out of your music.
Right on, man. We appreciate you. We love you, bro. For doing what you do.
We
love us indies, man.
Believe me, my bro, if it was just one thing, don't stop doing what the hell you're doing because it works. You know what I mean? Please. Otherwise, I won't have
more coming at you.
Awesome, because I kind of like my job, and without people like you, I don't have a job. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. You still have a job. You're kind of a likable guy. You can just rattle on.
Yeah, well, I do a lot of things. Believe me. Really, I got to warn you. I used to be a stand-up comedian back in the day.
Oh, okay.
I've done. Yeah, believe me, I've done a lot of funny things over the years. And I was talking to one guy the other day, and I says to him, he says, do you know any dad jokes? Dad jokes? Hell yeah, I got a whole heap of dad jokes. And he goes, well, give me one. I says, okay, why did the turkey cross the road?
No.
Prove he wasn't chicken?
No. That's bad. That's a bad joke.
Yeah, it was a bad dad joke, to be honest.
Just giving you a hard time there, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm pleased. I didn't recognize that you Canadians are too nice. I thought that was a pleasant one.
Lucky I'm not drinking.
Yeah, well, it's all bullshit. Let's get back to the You're right, here we go. See, 107 FM. It's so nice to have everybody joining us today, especially Duane and Willie coming from the band, the Duane Watson Band, North Carolina. Yeah, sorry, not North Carolina, British Columbia. Get that right, sorry. Had somebody in my ear saying something else. At the same time, you guys have performed in places like Saskatchewan and Alberta, of course. The Yukon, now, isn't this the place where they get all the gold out of it? Yeah? That's hard work.
I never found it. Gone.
What, did you go gold mining as well, did you?
No. Yeah. My brother Craig Devine, he showed me how to pan a little bit for gold. He's a gold miner, underground gold miner kind of thing.
Yeah, believe me, my father showed me how to do it down the west coast of the South Island. Yeah. There is gold down there, I've got to admit. Maybe not to the extreme that's in the Yukon, but having said that, you know, you get these little tiny flecks and everything, and you spend a lot of time doing. Look at that. There's better things to do with your time than looking for a piece of metal in the ground. Honestly, it's like
$18 an ounce.
yeah. I tell you what, I was surprised though, talking to a friend of mine coming out of Australia. Now, as I said, I give Australians a bit of stick all the time. But this guy literally is an opal hunter. He goes, he makes, you know, divots in the ground looking for this particular thing, opal. And he says, you know, some of it can be anything up to 500 times more valuable than gold. That's amazing. I'm just wondering how, you know, if this gets out in Canada, my God, there's going to be a mass exodus into Australia. You know, Cooper Petey's not going to know what the hell's hit them. You know, fuck it, play gold. You know, let's go for the opal. Having said that, I've got to ask you, Yellowhead Highway. Okay, Duane, what did you do down Yellowhead Highway?
Just Yellowhead, it supplied me with a lot of food for my family, and I guess back in the day. Now I made a really good living off the Yellowhead Highway from Edmonton to Prince.
Okay.
That was kind of the main run that I had. I was doing a single act back in the day, right? The times are hard, so the bars aren't hiring bands and that, so I'd be doing the single act, and I did that for about 4 years.
So
Monday to doing lunges and stuff like that.
this is the Duane Watson Lone Wolf period, is that right?
All over. Oh, who told you about that?
It was Spidesboro. I know exactly where. You know, believe me, I wasn't going to go back to the days of when you were.
Some guys used to call me the Lone Wolf.
Yeah, believe me, I have a very, very good research team. I really do. So, believe me, right, you can't pull a bunch over me with that one. So, I'm very, very, very excited to be able to play this. I've never played this before. I've got to be honest with you, bro. So, believe me, it is an absolute pleasure to play Yellowhead Highway by the Duane Watson Band here at Galaxy. I love it.
Oh, right on, man. Yeah, I'm starting to kind of like it. Willie did some. He come up with some real kind of like I don't know. I'm gonna call it beach boy stuff or something. I don't know that guitar sound he's got in there's almost West Coasty beach boy stuff. I don't know what the hell to call it, but it's kind of cool.
Well, I think Willie's a very, very talented man in his own right.
Well,
Willie, how long have you been playing the guitar?
Long time, I guess, since I was a teenager, basically. I've always like self-taught, and well, tell them about your early years. Oh, that's jazz in the trad, yeah. Oh, yes, yeah. You know, I out of high school, I had a band with my brother and my friends, and then that morphed into another band that we did. So through that, and after that, I did a Kiss tribute band for a short bit, right? And then after that, I was back into playing with my brother and my friend Sylvain, and we moved to to Vancouver from Victoria back in like, I don't know, 99, somewhere around there. And Ray and I got over here, we were doing some stuff and that didn't really work, so we just all kind of abandoned it. And I joined a band called Dog Eat Dogma. And they had some, you know, pretty good things going on. And I toured a lot with them and
DOA, no?
DOA, yeah. But anyways, I was doing nothing for a while. And then along the road, I'm like, I said to myself, I just want to, you know, because I'd always been the singer, guitar player, three-piece band. And I'm like, I want to just play guitar for somebody. And through Chris Andres, I met Duane.
There you go. Let's go back to the desk, guys.
Yeah.
That's for the You're right, you're Galaxy 107 FM. Margie English is joining us. Thank you for joining us, Margie. She says, hi, Duane, love your music. Well, you know, ditto, got to agree with that across the board. Sort of, we need a fan in there. You're sort of getting all foggy and smoky and everything. Anybody opening up any of those windows there, or are you hot boxing it? I tell you something, guys. Here's something you may be interested in. Just prior to summer, because we're in summer right here at Galaxy right now. I asked my bosses, I said, you know, I want a fan for the summer. And they went, sure, what sort would you like? And I went, oh, I don't know. Something maybe about 6 foot, 6'2", blonde, blue eyes, comes from Sweden, about 18 years of age. She can do this all day. Yeah, they got me a gold ear.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Oh, I thought my idea was much better, you know what I mean? In the meantime, and believe me, I'm loving this, I want you to tell me, Duane, about Dead Man's Whiskey, and then I want you to tell me about the video.
Honestly, excuse me, that was really Dead most of that. It was all his idea. We went up to his, a good friend of his, he used to play drums with the Willie Be Sober band, Greg. Went up to his cabinets. What the hell's it called? Seashell. Seashell. So we went up to Seashell there, and
because we already had the song done, obviously, right? So like we had to make a video. So where are we gonna go? We have to kind of like get the mood. So my friend Greg, who is Russell's dad, Russell played drums on the song, and Greg is the drummer in the Willie Sober project. But anyways, Greg's got a cabin. It's off the grid, up on the inside channel of the Seashell Inlet. And we went up there, and so there's no lights. You can tell it's kind of like, so we're using the kerosene lamps and whatnot in the fire where we filmed the guitar solo and whatnot. So yeah, it just seemed like it was the right place. We went up there, you know, it was just Greg, Duane, and I, and you know, sat Duane down on the couch and said, okay, yeah, we're gonna play along with it a few times here. And we got through most of that the coach stuff on one night. And then the following day, we went and did the fire up on top of the hill and filmed this, like that portion of the video. So yeah, back to the song though. I mean, I love this. I really do. And I mean, from the first time I heard Duane, because I was researching Duane when he asked me, or when I was going to meet him. So I found the video of him playing Dead Man's Whiskey over here in the town of Mission at a venue there. So I'm like, oh, that's a really good song. Really, you know, I could do what I did to it, right? I already had that in my mind. That I was able to, you know, I could probably do some, like, you know, sleeky stuff on there, right? So, Yeah, it all fell into like one pot, came out tasting pretty good.
See, when me and Billy got together, I had already recorded it. But then, so afterwards, we get together, and he's coming up with this stuff for Dead Man's Whiskey, and I'm this is how it should be recorded.
Yeah, you know, Duane, back in the day when you first gave me this, and believe me, there was quite a while ago now, a number of years ago, to be honest with you, I did ask you about the history, the story behind the song. And I think if I remember right, you mentioned something about a car accident, something like that, and you ended up taking the guy's whiskey and taking it home and drinking it. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, they passed on. They were on to another place, probably somebody, hopefully better place. But he was doing the right thing and getting it off the creek bank.
Because then he had left it there. You know, it's only going to cause problems for the wildlife down there.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want any drunk bears or anything going around. It could cause chaos, literally. So, you know, I commend you for it. I really do. I would have done exactly the same thing. But at the same time, we're going to play not only the song, we're going to play the video too. Here it is. Duane Watson, Dead Man's Whiskey, the title track of the album. Oh man, it's hot in here. It really, really is.
What temperature there?
25 degrees. But
24.
yeah, 25. But inside here, add another 10 degrees because of the computers and everything in here. It's just relative. And we have a thing here called Kiwi air conditioning, which is basically broke. Open the bloody window.
It's about the same one here. That's the same thing I got.
And it was quite true. I did ask my bosses for a brand new fan, and I did get one, but wasn't what I was expecting. Willie, I've got to ask you, you're not a vegan, are you?
Pardon me?
You're not a vegan, are you?
No.
Okay. I ask everybody this simply because, have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
No.
No? No. Okay. I was just wondering if they made a real...
No, I don't think I don't think I have.
No, yeah, you see, I'm just wondering, and I do ask everybody this, if they're made out of real vegans or not.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Because there could be some byproduct there.
There could be. Well, you know, hey, listen, I was a little upset when I found out Bill Guide biscuits weren't made of real Bill Guides, I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
Just got to wonder what that baby oil was made out of.
True.
You never know what's in that baby oil.
Get into some conspiracy stuff we could get going there.
Hey, listen, here's a true story. I was down at the local supermarket the other day, and I got a friend of mine who is legally blind, and she was standing outside the supermarket looking really, really worried. And I says, what's the matter? And she goes, you know I read Braille, right? And I went, yes, I know you read Braille. She goes, what's the scariest thing a blind person could read? I went, I don't know. She goes, don't touch.
Good. Yeah.
It really did happen, though. It really did. We here in New Zealand are a little behind you guys in your laws of medical marijuana and stuff like that, and we are looking at amending that very, very shortly. But I had an old man, you know those golf cart scooters that old people drive around in?
Yeah.
I had an old man come racing up behind me a couple of days ago, and he goes, Grant, you know about this new bill that they're wanting to put through with everything like that? And I went, yeah. And he goes, you know about marijuana oil, don't you? And I went, tell me what you're talking about. And he goes, it's good for your joints.
Yeah.
Right on.
He's a charmer, honestly. We're going to wrap it up here, but don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to do a couple of photos and everything else. That's right, you're right. Here we go. See, 107 FM. And today's artist, of course, being Duane Watson, my good friend Duane Watson, coming out of British Columbia. And nice to meet, finally, Willie D. Saber, the lead guitarist, an absolute gem to the whole Duane Watson Band. He really, really is. So hopefully, very, very shortly, he will be coming back again, Duane, with some more new music. And looking forward to that. Enjoyed having the video on the background as well. Now we are going to have to wrap this up. Got to thank everybody, including Tim Steinreich and Sean Simpson. Tina, late entry there, Tina. Thank you for tuning in as well. Coming out of Sepulpa is Tina. So thank you for joining us. And Marty English as well. And everybody else that's tuned in. Have a very happy and successful weekend. Don't forget, if you're going to watch over on YouTube, you know what to do. Yes, sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Stay safe. See you again.